The waters around Ireland have always supported a vibrant mix of marine life, a living, breathing ecosystem woven into our coastal identity. But in the past 50 years, places like Dublin Bay have faced rising pollution, excess nitrates, and the steady decline of biodiversity. What was once thriving is now under pressure. Green Ocean Foundation was created to tackle this challenge head-on, using science, community action, and nature-based solutions to restore the health of our coastal waters.
We've been scuba diving for over 20 years and we would have seen a fair amount of change happening in the marine environment. Now, particularly abroad, that level of degradation has actually happened here in the Irish Sea.
One of the most powerful tools for recovery is also one of Ireland's oldest native species, the Irish oyster. A single oyster can filter up to 190 litres of water a day, removing excess nutrients and improving clarity as it feeds. By reintroducing native oysters to Dublin Bay, Green Ocean Foundation is helping rebuild lost habitat and kickstart natural regeneration.
The 18,000 oysters that we have here will filter 1.4 billion litres of water per year. And as the reef actually develops and grows, the impact of that water filtration will actually increase in an exponential level.
Volunteers like Roisin Finlay are part of a growing community helping to establish these new oyster reefs. From flipping oyster baskets to monitoring growth, they're hands-on in bringing life back to the bay and reconnecting people with the ocean on their doorstep.
I wanted to get involved. I live locally and I swim all the time, so I'd be really interested in the water quality naturally. And when I heard there was a project with oysters that are filtering the water, I was like, wow, that's fascinating. I was also really keen to get involved in something that was nature positive. There's so much kind of doom and gloom around sustainability, and it's really nice to do something that's really tangible and really positive.
When the seawater gets to a temperature of 15 degrees, the oysters actually release their larvae or spat into the water column. And what we're planning to do in May time of this year, we're going to put on substrate, which is broken shell, underneath the baskets here, in the hope that the actual settlement of the larvae will actually settle on that shell and actually develop into a reef or a biogenic reef. And I suppose oysters like to settle on other oysters, so you'll get over a period of time where that actually reef will expand. And with the presence of the oyster reef, you'll get more sea life and marine activity into the area.
Scientific partnership is at the heart of the project. Professor Fiona Regan, director of the DCU Water Institute, and her research team regularly collect and analyse water samples across Dublin Bay. Their work tracks changes in water quality, biodiversity and ecosystem health, building the evidence base for large-scale restoration.
In the work that we're doing, we are testing water samples and oyster samples and sediment samples. And we are finding contaminants of emerging concern. We're finding things like pharmaceuticals. We're finding pesticides. Everywhere around the coast we find these chemicals. Why? Because we have wastewater entering our coastal environment. We've runoff entering the coastal environment. And so what we're doing on land affects what happens in the coastal area. Oysters, as we know, were in this area hundreds of years ago, and they have a really important role, natural role to play. They are producing a kind of a nature-based solution, a natural solution to improving our water quality. I mean, how fantastic is that? So if we can scale this, we can really have an important impact on water quality in a natural, biological way.
The Oyster Gardening Programme is supported by a mix of corporate partners, stakeholder bodies, community groups, and individual donors who believe in practical, science-led climate action. Together, they're helping create cleaner waters, richer biodiversity, and a more resilient future for Ireland's coastline.
It's really amazing to think that there's oysters back in the bay, and hopefully we'll get these reefs, these natural reefs generating, which would be incredible.
What David Lawler and Green Ocean Foundation is doing in Dublin Bay and Greystones is transformative, it's disruptive, it's so innovative in many ways. So initially, in terms of using a natural solution to cleaning water, oysters, it's a no-brainer.
Climate panic is a real thing for people now, and I think we all have some sort of responsibility to make better quality decisions. What's really nice about Green Ocean is that it kind of gathers a much wider audience and funnels that kind of effort into a specific cause. Yeah, it gives me a tremendous amount of personal satisfaction, and to be in part of a team which is so engaged with the process and the outcome, like it's life enhancing, no question.